What up? What up? Hope everybody doing good this Wednesday afternoon. I want to talk a little NBA with you guys. But before I get started, I need you guys to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Last night, Brooklyn Nets played the LA Clippers, and the Brooklyn Nets were able to come away with the win. That's a big win. Both of these teams have championship aspirations. So far this season, the LA Clippers been playing some good ball, man. Until last night, they was number one in the Western Conference. I think after that loss last night, they they tied with the Lakers now for number one. And for us, the Nets, their team has been on the transition. They traded a lot of players away, and now I think they just now starting to come into their own for as a team. I want to be the first to admit I was wrong by Kyrie Irving when he came back. I thought Kyrie was going to struggle to fit in with him, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. So far, the team, Kyrie been leading the charge. Last night, Kyrie had 39 points. Last night, to lead the Nets. James Harden had 23 points, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds. And KD had 28 points. That's a lot of points for a big three. Plus James Harden triple double. Man, that's good. But like I always say, I want to know, will they bench step up when it really count? Last night they played good. That's good. The Clippers led pretty much all game last night, right up until halftime. The Nets went on a 12-2 run to close the game to 1. Third quarter, they was going back and forth. It was a tight game all the way throughout the third. In the fourth quarter, Brooklyn Big Three, they took over and pretty much closed the game out. I'm impressed, man, what they doing on offense. For as Kevin Durant don't look like he had surgery and missed no time. You can hardly tell. He looked like the old KD to me. Pull up, he driving, what have you. He play, he's playing hard, man, to be coming off that Achilles injury. Because most players, I had to see like one or two players like Dominique came back, it was the same. When Kobe Bryant came back, I go on to kind of say Kobe kind of struggled from that injury, and it kind of slowed him down a little bit. He was still good, but he was not the same pre injury. The Clippers were out. They didn't have Pat Beverly last night, and that really hurt. They had Reggie Jackson pretty much guarding Kyrie, and Kyrie had his way with it, man. He ate his lunch the whole game. But here's the problem: the Nets can score, true enough, but they struggling on defense. Until they get that defensive identity where they can come down and make stops. You know, I don't want to say they ready to be the favorite for the championship yet, because in the playoffs, a lot of that what they doing now is going to slow down. James Harden knows that for the past few years when he was in Houston. He was able to get a lot of calls, get to the free throw line, but in the playoffs, he wasn't able to get them same calls. So what I'm getting at is they gonna have to be able to get some stops in the playoff. Just let these teams get 125, 130. They let teams score too many points. In a 7-game series, you can't let, say, the 76ers in Boston, score that many points and hope to advance. You're gonna have to be able to slow some of these teams down. Durant has been a defensive player. I want to say James Harden has improved his defense, and Kyrie, he's all right in defense. He plays the passing lane well. I like that about him. But Steve Nash they gonna have to develop a defensive identity. They gonna have to be able to get stops. They're gonna have to be able to defend the 3-point line. They're gonna have to get rebounds. Cause that's what the championships are made at, on the defensive end. If I score 2 all game long, and we going back and forth matching 2, and then you let me get a 3, you let me hit a 3, I win by 1. So it do you no good to score on the points if you can't stop. So they're gonna have to dig in And that's a mindset, that's a mentality they're gonna have to have. We got to stop the opposing team from scoring. And like right now, like the Lakers can do that. They defend at a high level. And that's why I say the Lakers are still the favorite, because I know they're able to get stops. If they shot not falling, they playing good defense, so they always in the game by being able to play defense. It's just not always about scoring. Championship, they go for football, basketball. Champs are made on the other side, on the defensive end. Like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Nets. Nets looking real good. I'm impressed. Big three is working out. I want to see their bench improve. I definitely just want to see their defense get better. Big shout out to Steve Nash. They ain't won 5 out of the last 6 games. I guess they getting there where they need to be, man. And that's looking real good. Philadelphia 76 looking good. The East is strong this year. The East got 3 or 4 quality teams over there. I'm surprised Miami's the Heat is down this year, but so far they haven't a bad start to the year. But we still have a long season to get or go. A lot of teams right now in the playoff picture not gonna be there when it ends. I want to hear what you guys got to say about basketball. What you think about the Nets and they winning 5 out of 6 games? How they looking on offense? Do you think the Nets need to play better defense? Also, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment and share, man. Talk to me. Tell me what you guys think. Right now, I'm finna get ready to sign off, and y'all have a good day. Thank you.